Alright guys, we are all welded in, seam sealed, everything. That is all done. I even went ahead and painted the rest of the dash. Seam sealed the cowl, that's all done. Now I'm working on this part of the front fender here where the battery goes. I did find the two patch panels, one that replaces half of this, the wheel tub, and I found one that replaces half of this. I'm not sure if I'm going to order that yet or not. I'm thinking about just cutting all this out and making something myself. I think the two pieces together was a little over 200 bucks, so it seems kind of pricey for something so small. So I may make something myself if I can find the right piece of metal. So that'll probably be the next thing I'm doing. That, and then we'll be able to get the fenders back on, get them patches bondoed. I did skim coat this piece in Bondo where I put a patch in there. Got to do the both bottoms on both doors. And then hopefully I'll be done with the front end of the car. Alright guys, back here working on the car. Got the front fenders bolted back on. I haven't sanded this stuff off yet. I got the battery box location fixed. I ended up doing that myself. I didn't order the patch panels. Came out pretty good. Got the fenders on. I've got a buddy that was gonna sandblast the bumpers for me, and I'm gonna have to cut and weld some metal into that big hole there. Get that done. Now I'm looking at this quarter. I got not quite a whole quarter, it's like 80% or something. Got it for both sides of the car. I wish it was a whole quarter so that I could just cut it across up here, but not sure exactly where I'm going to cut this thing. Thinking like right in here where it's nice and straight. Looks like where I'm probably going to cut it. I guess I'll pick y'all back up here shortly because I'm getting ready to cut this thing. Well, we got it all cut out. We got it marked for the new one to go on. I'm gonna flange. I got a flange tool here. I'm gonna flange it and spot weld it all the way across. Got a couple spots on my wheel tub that I've got to fix. One little spot there in the back. One spot underneath in the front. Still got to cut this stuff off the lip. But it's cut. We'll pick you back up when I get it flanged and fit. Well, we got it cut out. Got it flanged. I'm just going to sand the edge of this down to fit my groove where the flange will be. I've got me two self tappers in there as a set, basically a set screw, so I can put it right back in the same exact spot. Looks like it's going to come out pretty good. I fixed the inner wheelhouse, fixed all the spots that needed new metal, I fixed all that. And we get this trimmed up and get the holes punched in this piece of metal along the edge so I can spot weld it. and then I'll spot weld it all in. I'll pick y'all back up when I get it done. Well, we're all welded in. Had a couple spots, I had a couple little mishaps, but I think I fixed it all the way around. I got a spot right here in the corner. I've got to fix the corner there. But other than that, I think we're going to be all right. Well, back working on the car again. Getting ready to cut out this side of the quarter. I think this one I'm gonna cut just around the wheel well, because that's really the only thing that's bad on this side. And then the lower piece here is obviously bad, but I think I'm gonna cut on top of the body line on this side, flange it, and put it back. So we'll give them back to you when we get it cut off. Well, it's taking a little longer than expected, but I got it cut off. Of course, I had a spot there that I had to fix down in the bottom, but I got that fixed. Now I'm getting it all cut off. Got to trim off that piece there, a little bit here, and a little bit there in the front. I've already got the patch panel ready to go. I just got to get this cut off, flanged, and then we'll start tacking it on. Well, got that one fit and welded in. I went a little closer with the spot welds on this side. Learn from your mistakes, right? Had to make the one patch there in the bottom. I went like 2 inches apart with the spot welds on this one. The other side I went maybe 5 or 6 inches apart, and that wasn't as good. Still welded in there, but I had to go in between and hit some spots that I thought might be a little too loose, but it's in there tight now. So I've got all the paint cleaned up on this side, so I can get some filler going here soon. I'll get the other side cleaned up. Just have it one day for just filler. So we'll see what that looks like here soon. Well, we have started my least favorite part of body work: filler and sanding. Got this side started sanding down. Of course, we have a problem. The other side of the car, I put filler on yesterday, and I can still stick my thumbnail in it, so that's not good. I don't know if I'm gonna have to scrape it all off and go again, or if maybe in the next day or today, maybe, hopefully it'll get hard. I don't know. It's not looking promising though. I mixed exactly like I mixed the other side too, is what's kind of confusing. The same amount of hardener. And this was hard as a brick this morning. The other side's tacky. So we'll see how that goes.